3, 2, 1. What's up? Welcome in. Much love. Trav here. We're back with another match, drafting in preparation for Vegas. Force this control strategy, trying to deck ourselves. Kind of worked, kind of didn't. The first match we dominated. Deck was awesome. But I'm already scared of that. Fairy Seer's a pretty amazing card, actually. Yeah, welcome in, fam. Much love. Trav here. Coming at you. I got my plane ticket. I'm going to be there. If you want to meet me in person, you can meet me in person. We're going to do it. Okay. Oh, I was just about to say something that does something would be perfect. Got our mob going faster. I'm going to grab the spider. It just seems so good for what we're facing right now. Grab that. Get Mirrodin besieged down. Start forcing towards the end game. Ooh, opponent going straight for the jugular. Kind of like it. So we can't block with the Watcher of Tomorrow anyways. Wow. Okay. So we have mob if there's something crazy. Like a fallen shinobi. I would love to lose the Watcher just so that we can have blockers. Jesus Christ. Opponent is bouncing. Well, bounced our Twin Silk Spider back to our hand. So that's pretty good for us. We're going to replay that right now. And discard an extra forest. Yeah, we're at 10 already. There's a lot of pressure out there. Jesus. Edict. Sack this one. Let's block the Seer. Jesus Christ, this is super aggressive draw. We're at 5. We would need a Smiting Helix to do anything here. Watcher enters tapped. And we can't even mob on top of that. We can mob 1. Well, we got a mob 1, go to 1, and hope to draw a Smiting Helix. Definitely don't want to reveal Shinobi. Can't block, so let's ditch that. Well, at least we got a game plan. Switch up the deck quite a bit. We're going to 1. We have to draw Smiting Helix to even have a chance here. And we're probably dead this turn anyways. Yep. Damn, that was a sick draw. Killed us on turn 6. Okay, so cards that we want Diabolic Edict. We want another Spider. I almost want Ambusher just to block. Cards that we can cut. Slow stuff, I guess Regrowth is probably not necessary. And then if we're bringing in these other 3s, we can just cut another 3. I don't want to lose our top end. And I think Sadistic Obsession is just a little too slow. Can't keep that. This one's okay. Fartin' Martin Mulligan to 6-2. That was an insane curve out. Pretty sweet draw. I know a lot of people say Ninjas is the best archetype because you can do that. Okay, no Fairy Seer. That Or no nothing turn 1 is good news for us. Could have shipped the island instead of a forest. Okay, nice. No pressure is great for us because we're not doing anything. Or I should have played the island just to show a counterspell. Not that that matters. So many marginal things you can always do. Cycle this. We're going to go get our red. Spider is a good one. I want to just deploy Spider. Shut down any chance of Ninja. Keep our life total the highest. Okay, if the opponent uses a trick, it's whatever. I'm not gonna let that through. Okay. There's the Fairy Seer. I think we want a Rain of Revelation. It's just a better use of our mana. And we need a Swamp, which we can get off Tusker, but I'm afraid that we're gonna die to the opponent's board, a Headless Spectre, making us go all discard our hand. A lot can go wrong. Jesus. Well, we don't have to worry about that as much now. We need to get our Swamp. And also, we dig for Smiting Helix. Again, that's one of the cards that can get us back. Get a blocker. I see why Mob made the table. It's so clunky. Oh no. Diabolic Edict would be a beating. Mana War would be a beating. A lot could go wrong. Plague Engineer. Oh wow. That's kind of cool. Spider. Is there any way we can get through in Shinobi? Is it better to keep them off a card? I think I'm going to let him draw a card. Keep my Venomous Changeling for later. So we could mob that. So far behind. I could play Shinobi. I think what I'm going to do is ramp, mob, have a blocker. Pass the turn. Wow. Well, we could possibly, I mean, the way back in is block, mob, take 4 down to 5. Oh man, they're drawing so many cards, it's ridiculous. Three, I think it's what we gotta do though. And then just draw Smiting Helix and get back in the game. So there's 2 options. We're at 3 life. We could attack Fallen Shinobi, but we'd have to hit a removal spell from their deck off of Changeling Outcast. And then we would still die. So I guess we have to cycle for Smiting Helix. Another, yeah, we have no choice. As far as I can tell. No Smiting Helix. So, backdoor. Shinobi, maybe we hit like Smiting Helix from their deck. Oops, I clicked through. No, hang on. Maybe they sack. I mean, it was close. There's some pretty good ones. GG's. Okay. Ninjas is sweet, but our deck's sweet too. This is maybe more fun option. Opponent can hit us with the still had all of these. Okay, got us. I guess Smiting Helix is the best card in our deck because that made all the difference in the previous match. I'll jump in. Do my last video of the day. I made like 4 or 5 videos today. Morning's like create. Afternoon's gonna be consume. I'm going to eat. I haven't eaten. I like to fast on Sundays. Headed to 1 p.m. Read and then go for a surf. And call it good with that. So, yeah. Not going to play in the modern portion of Vegas, just the limited. Would love to make day 2 just so I can brew with the control, because it's a pretty fun thing to do. View deck. Guess I could have sided in Weather the Storm in that one. I think I should have started the second Spider over the second Changeling. It's just more what our deck wants. Or matches up better in this meta. Yeah. So what are you doing with your life? Share down below. This hand is really sweet. I don't know that it does anything. It's like 1 to 2 card draw spells away from doing a lot. Shout out to our opponent Yugi Wang. Regrowth. It'd be nice to side and dismantling blow. Gets like blow up a future sight, draw 2 cards. Okay, some more ninja stuff. Our decks, we're doing some hot nothing. Would love a card draw spell. Swamp. Mountain. It's a ton of mana and we can reap the past for a bunch. Pick up our forest. We need like our draw 3. Even Mirrodin Besiege to get something going. I guess we have a little bit of time. Possibly. Crowsand Tusker. Although if I drew Crowsound Tusker, I think I maybe cycle it. Oh, probably you're supposed to cast the 6/5 on turn 4. But because of the Reap with the Past, I don't know. How sweet would this deck be with Future Sight? Can't block. Oh no. That's not the one I wanted to see. This Ninja's decks are sick. Oh no, and we're doing absolutely nothing. We've got so much mana. And what does this X spell do? Guess I'm gonna block. They have no more ninjas. Oh god, they have another ninja. Oh my goodness. Spider is pretty helpful. At least in buying a little bit of time. Well, no, it doesn't even. Changing Outcast draws cards. I think we need to. I hate doing this, but thin our deck. I don't know. Save Regrowth to actually for something that actually does something, but or thin our deck. I don't know what gives us better advantage. I chose the deck thinning. What's that? Full text message action, okay. Okay. Ding ding ding. It's kind of outrageous to pay $26 for a draft, right? Magic is for the rich. I could board in my Dismantling Blow for just so I can remove that. But if it's their only target, if it's not the only target, Dismantling Blow can come in. So can't block. Draws a card every time because of this. It's got protection from blue and from white. It's gonna be super hard to win this game. I think maybe we could do Sadistic Obsession in this matchup. They are a little bit slower and they do have a lot of X1s. Crowsound Tusker. Well, I have to actually cycle this. Mob. So we can mob that one. And then next turn we can pick everything up. Why am I waiting to mob? It just seems better to wait, so that they don't move their sword. I'm surprised they did that. Not saving it. Be sick to win this game. It's gonna be hard. With these bombs, all these extra cards they have, everything they have is a huge threat. Okay. I want my spider to die. Depending on how this goes, I might just swing in with the spider. They're not going to block because of ninja. They don't know about Reap the Past. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm going to do that. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reap the Past. For 5. We have a couple blockers. We have Mob. We have Mob Regrowth. Everything's a massive threat forever, though, with these two. And with the 5 cards in hand. It's be so hard to win this game, even with that card advantage. Everything's so big over there. The good news is we've pulled 9 lands. We only have 8 lands left. Okay. So do we need to play the Tusker or do we want to cycle the Tusker? I feel like we have to play it. If we cycle all our Tuskers, the deck's just pure air. This is a game where having like the unbeatable Stream of Thought endgame would actually be nice. Because I don't know how we're going to overpower all this otherwise. So we're attacking. That's kind of weird. So I want a Mob just for mana's sake. Pondering Mage is the biggest. But the flyers are... Oh, I thought this had 2 toughness. That makes a lot more sense. It's not Ninja of the Deep Hours. I feel like we need to take down the flyers. Should have done this before. So a couple marginal mistakes on that turn. Getting hungry. Can't worry too much about what was done. What's done is done. Let's see how we can win this. That's one way we could do it. Just chuck to spider doesn't feel that good. And then there's a couple reasons we'd want to hold the forest in hand. So it went from looking like we had no chance to maybe we have a chance. We have Changeling on the ground. We've got Mob to take out the next flyer. And we have a threat, unless we would want to cycle that. I don't think we want to cycle that, though, at this point. Probably lesser Masticores. Oh, God. But we do have Mob for that. Well, all kinds of problems. I want that life back. I don't know if we're going to get more value by holding this. Like, we could attack for a point, but I think our life total matters. Yeah. I think lesser Masticore is what we need to draw. In which case, we have to cycle. Secretly, I wanted to cycle all along. Come on, Masticore. Or we could get a Treasure Mage. Once again, we're out of stuff. I don't even think Masticore will do it at this point. Oh well, this is the sort of thing where, like, even if I lose, accomplish my goal. Mob, how do we win, though? Okay. I don't know that we even have removal for that after this point, but just kill that. Take some blows. Can't block. Top decker, draw 3 to get started. Treasure Mage. Too little too late. We can Treasure Mage up the Masticore and kill this, but the Pondering Mage will kill us. With the axe, it has flying, so it was a sweet game, though. Oops, I didn't mean to reveal hand. It's like the draw card disappears. Okay, so yeah, we want the other spider. We kind of figured that out. I want Sadistic Obsession here. I want Diabolic Edict here. I want Dismantling Blow here. I want an extra plains. I'm going to cut a swamp. I'm going to cut... The Changelings just haven't impressed me. I'm going to cut a Regrowth. And I'm going to submit 41. Okay. Here's another. This hand is the exact same problem as the other hand. Really, our deck has the problem is maybe we don't have as many draw 3 sort of things as we want. Fairy Seer, man. It's scary. That card is really good, actually. Getting ninja'd on turn 2 is a fast way to lose. Went bottom top. Okay. Just like last game, make a fuck ton of mana. Please God, no ninja. That's so busted. Okay. I don't know if I'm really tapping my mana right. guess we need a second blue, technically. That means we'll have to take a damage to play the Sinkhole, but I don't want to drop Pondering Mage and can't cast it. So we can empty our hand to kill that. Hell yeah. Not really my favorite situation I've ever been in. Gonna chump. It's not really worth the whole card here. Sword. Oh, that was almost really bad. Just gonna ship, hope they spend the mana to do it. When things aren't going too well, you have to do what you can. So I could exile the forest, just to make our Reap from the Past slightly better. Which I guess I'll do that. Cards I want to draw: Dismantling Blow. Okay. Should have done that before they tapped mana, but the way they tapped, oops. Well. So that they can't pump it with a blue card. Okay, there's a lot of insane draws in our deck, though. Dismantling Blow would be one of the biggest. Just drawing 3, pitching 1. There's a lot of horrible draws, too. Mob at least keeps us alive. And this lets our Reap from the Past, makes our Reap from the Past better. When we finally draw that. Okay. I mean, it's like we draw 1 land and we're kind of dead. But we top deck something that does something, we get right back in the game. I guess I maybe should play around Sack the Lab, and maybe I should only have 16 lands. Okay. Mirrodin Besieged. It gives us a slight chance. Island. Wow, did I really tap my lands like that? Well, it's okay. I'm going to cycle the Tusker because that's the type of person I am. Yeah, I wanted to exile that forest. I could see that possibly hurting us. I cut Regrowth too, which is kind of bad. As is, I don't know how many ways we even have to remove that. Here's what we'll do. We'll draw Smite, we'll draw Dismantling Blow, and we'll draw Smiting Helix. And then we're going to turn it all around. I like to play from behind, it's more fun when you get to come back. Cycle, yes. Thins our deck up a little bit. Pondering Mage, okay. That's a step in the right direction. Lesser Mastercore 2, but we really need to draw Dismantling Blow. So we're going to dig for that. I guess we could do it. Next turn. We need all the mana we can get. Yeah, maybe I should have shuffled just so we have a chance. But this way. Yeah, I did that wrong in several ways. I should have left Reap the Past on top of my deck so I could play Lesser Mastercore and be empty-handed right now. It's not looking too good. Seven. Yeah, not exiling that forest could really cost us, because we need to get Mob back to have a chance. Okay. Already know about that. So Mob costs 4 with this. So we have to leave up 4 mana. Guess we could draw Dismantling Blow. Oh, that's not the one. If we get the forest back, then you can blame me. Didn't matter. GG's. I tried, the opponent's talking to me. I didn't get the stream of thought. Apparently I was good at the PT. Sandblack's team was on it. Okay, GG's. Yeah. Thanks for watching. And again, if you want to get help preparing for Vegas, and it's not just me, obviously, like Simon Nielsen top-aided the Modern Horizons GP. There's some other cool stuff that happened. So, peace out. See ya inside. Much love. Talk to you soon. And we're out.